know, Group A against Group C, this is what I want to witness. I want to see in a way how big the gap is between these two groups, or maybe it is just
Time to
me
prove us wrong.
overestimating. You know, like I could be wrong. I could be just over assuming.
I mean, we could just position ourselves on Pride Rock. We could just be seeing the circle of life. Sometimes it happens. But this is pretty interesting, though, Huskies. So we've actually got 3 teams that have decided to plop themselves on this island.
And Sem9 is in probably the worst spot out of all 3 teams. At least you have Raja on scouting duty. And this has been his role ever since he joined the team. And that was back in GeekFam, right? I remember his debut. His debut tournament, he got the booyah for his team by being the sole survivor. But he's also kind of just that neutral point for the squad. He's not the most outstanding player, but he can kind of hold it together.
He's so close. I don't know. I'm a bit nervous for this guy. I'm not even the one playing.
I mean, Sem9 are making a lot of noise. Raja is holding put. Like, there's a lot of info being relayed to the rest of the squad.
He's gone back to the team now. But I don't think anyone spotted him. So
thank goodness.
He just gets out free. I mean, he just looted it for free. Oh, super lucky. Wow.
Very, very crucial for him to get out. But Evo's Divine will just found FR, and there's nothing the Lozzy could do. Completely alone.
Rest in pepperonis. Although there is a team coming in from the top side there, Husky.
Yeah, Speed Gaming on the horizon. Evo's Divine. There's only 2 members here at Catalyst, but if they can get those isolated fights, there is a good chance that they stop this assault right now.
Bingsu showed himself. Oh.
The glue wall just to cover up that potential peak angle.
Grenade. Oh, it doesn't land.
They're really rushing him. Bingsu is kind of getting trapped up there. Here's the glue wall. He's trying to call the rest of his team in, and if he can buy time, maybe they could end up punishing Evo's Divine. Mr. 05 getting challenged. Turns the corner. Is a crossfire from V Gaming, but A-Back still around. He's tagging. He's lighting them up on fire. Bani is gonna go down. A-Back still pretty healthy, running around the building, and now he might get those isolated fights. Bingsu doesn't have much utility to work with. No health, no medkit to keep himself alive. The grenade getting thrown up.
Oh my
goodness. A peek from A-Back. Now he also sees Vantan glue wall to buy a bit of time. A-Back has no glue wall and doesn't have much ammo to work with. V Gaming really want to shut this show down right now, but Apex is keeping himself alive just for a bit longer. Thankfully, Vantan kind of saves the round.
But look, Mr. 5 is actually going to be coming into this, and he goes down as well. He was hoping that he would maybe be able to get those pistol shots in, but just no can do, unfortunately. And we are going to be shifting over here to MDH instead. We're currently sitting outside the circle, but what are these shenanigans, Husky?
I mean, be honest, he is done.
Right.
Sam13 knows it.
Sam's like, I'm out, guys. I'm going to revive you again. We'll try again next time.
KOG has been knocked out, I believe. Yeah, they have been eliminated by MDH.
Pretty interesting, actually. I was expecting King of Gamers to play better.
Yeah. I think it's also because of where they drop, right? They were right on the edge of the cliff. It's either the ocean or MDH.
Okay, I think Boy was trying to see if he can catch up to Sam there, but he isn't going to find anything. Now, we'll be able to see what some of the other teams are doing here. So Farang are going to be sitting nice and comfy on the edge of that circle. Heavy is on the outer side, and they could be gatekept by Farang if they're able to get spotted. I think Spade has seen them, so Farang are pretty aware that the Vietnamese team is here. I'm wondering, what do you even do if you're heavy? Because you're kind of stuck here. Like, I think you got to move.
Yeah, I think you got to start with eliminating the flank. And then the guy's going to be Jembar. He has just revealed himself by taking a couple of pot shots at the heavy members. And
if heavy knock him down here, that's actually going to be a free kill because no one's close enough to get a revive.
They're trying to rush him, and you can see that Jembar knows it. He is trying to get away. But
he's baiting.
It's going to be like towards him. He has a glue wall to work with, but the Farang members are not in a position to back him up. Spade gets sniped in the meantime. Jembo left out to dry. The support is not there.
What is going on? And it was Heavy that actually got the knock onto Farang. That is bizarre. It should have been the other way around. It should have been Farang to get those knocks on the Heavy. Oh my goodness! If I was Farang, I think I'd be pretty disappointed with how that all sort of turned out. I can see the concept, right? You have that one person go in as bait. You flush them out because they get excited, thinking that they get the kill. But Heavy, they just played it fantastic, and getting that knock on the spotter, super important.
And the best part is that they were aware of where Spade was. They even got the elimination on him.
Yeah.
The rest of Farang, they are just gonna
They're bailing.
bolt out of there. This is not a fight that they can win.
Just go, just get in that circle, just leave. Man, Heavy's will be so happy with that. So happy with how that fight went though. Like they've got free reign on this compound. They're just going to continue looting to see if they can upgrade anything or at least pick up some better stuff. Because it's just the first circle. I mean, it doesn't hurt. You're going to be able to heal through it, so it's really not a big deal.
We're getting a pretty sick circle. Clock tower in the center. That's where. Oh, I want to say that's where Expand likes, but they're not there.
They're not there this time. They're not playing.
Sem9 has been pretty quiet. Just chilling at Rimnam Village.
Well, I mean, that's what we sort of saw with the team for the first 2 games of the day, although we are going to be seeing some action here. So SPS are going to be stopped dead in their tracks as Jojo actually gets knocked down in that fight as well. They don't really have any way to cover for Jojo. Oh, that's not the glue wall. Has to use 2s.
Yeah, he wasted 2 glue walls, and that is a lot of time being wasted. We set up a bonfire, a campfire, and unfortunately I think this is light stuff for SCS unless they can pull off a miracle. So much ice grenades. I mean, First Raiders finally putting their names on the board, getting some action going, and they do have the numbers to work with. SCS, our fight doesn't stand a chance.
No chance for that back-to-back booyah for the Indonesian squad. Very unfortunate. I think the Indonesian fans will be pretty upset with that one, but great play there coming in from FR. I think they just did a fantastic way of just flanking. They covered all angles. They couldn't really move. SCS were pincered inside that building, and they just converged on them and were able to get that pickup. We are going to switch on over here to Nigma Galaxy, who have actually run in and are engaging into MDH. This should be a pretty easy pick, and yeah, they even get the team elimination. So that's going to be 4 kills for Nigma Galaxy. Well, just pretty easy.
Yeah, MDH tried to at least, cut that point by 1 by expiring to the blue zone, but NGX is not going to let that slide.
Yep. Not at all. I mean, they're 4 kills, Husky. All those 4 points matter, especially if you're trying to make it to that top 12. Looks like Heavy's going to be making their way towards that center of the map, actually flying right on top of VGM, actually wanting to share Katolisua for a bit. But
they are surrounded by VGM members. I don't know if Heavy knows that. VGM certainly does.
I think they would have seen them actually fly in. Yeah. I mean, they're coming in from the top. So there's 1 knock. I think this is going to be bad news here, Husky.
Yeah, Buffalo is down. They need to at least secure a flank for themselves, secure a perimeter for them to work with. And of course, they would try to get a real advantage, but this guy has so many glue walls. Does he still have any? Ooh! And there's a nade! He put a landmine right there! He was waiting Heavy to walk right into it. This guy is an absolute master at guerrilla warfare. Heavy just walks straight into the death. What a play from Van Tan.
Did I just see? Oh my gosh, that was brilliant. That's a highlight right there. I'm calling it. It was a highlight. Next level play.
He has 17 medkits by the end of that.
It's like, I will never die now. Never. But wow.
Who would think of that? I honestly did not expect him to have
a landmine.
Yeah.
Well, something I've noticed, or at least with our region in particular, we don't see many teams really utilizing landmines. Right? Like
it's pretty situational, right?
It is. Yeah, it is pretty situational. I think for them, or our region at least, like grenades are more valuable, ice grenades are more valuable. It's like everything else except for landmines and vehicles seem to be popular within our region. But I am glad to see teams sort of prove that, hey, these might not be good in your region because it doesn't fit your meta, but they have a use.
They do. That's why they're in the game.
And you surprise people with them, and there we go.
We rarely see smoke grenades, but we did see the application by attack all around.
And it was perfect.
And it was perfect.
You got to utilize every tool given to you.
VGM, they are on a roll right now, and they have effectively kind of split the battle line of Evil's Divine. Now he's more capitalizing on that. Sem9 is kind of run after the members of VGM. Those grenades, what a flank. Boite knows exactly where to look. Beyond is out of this fight. VGM is still going. Apex, he's prone down. Oh, does Binsu notice? He guesses right. Apex getting challenged. The Blues are pushing in. Binsu wins that one. What a jiggle from this guy.
That was beautiful. I saw that crouch from Bingsu. That was beautiful. I love seeing people try and go in for those kinds of jukes. It just really catches people off guard. So EVOS Divine are going to be taken off the map. We're down to 6 teams left, which, I mean, this is probably one of the rounds where we've actually seen the least number of teams making it this far.
Yeah, actually, yes. I mean, we wanted to see like when we talk about how the Vietnamese team generally are slower, so it's good to see VGM kind of turning that gear up a notch. EVOS Phoenix. Oh, they're here. You want to get Bias back up? Guess what? God Cruz is ready. Special delivery! Almost catching both Gem out and Bias down, but he has 8 more glue wall melted, double glue wall melted. Okay, doesn't want to let them build a wall, I guess. Now Ice Grenade. Yeah, they're in a world of pain. God Cruz is like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm done.
Yep,
just run straight up. That's one. That's two. Farang, no chance.
They probably knew that they were going to die anyways, but they're just going to say, we're going to make it really tough for you.
I mean, look at the other two. I mean, they're also in a watchtower.
It's fine.
Jonah found them this time.
Well, actually, watchtowers are pretty nasty traps, right? Like, we always see people using them, but then if you get caught out with a grenade, potentially, or someone rushes you, you don't really have anywhere to go. Look, if Jonah's able to 2v1 this, you got to stop using those towers.
There it is.
Farang. Both players from both towers.
Just they did a 2-2 split and they basically took different watchtowers. So
they're traps.
NGX were able to pick off already just now, so they do have that numbers advantage. It's a 3 versus 4 in favor of NGX. Just got a snipe. Oh, he's on a first Raiders. What a nade! God Cruz just does not miss. Second one, that one blocked by a glue wall. But the members of NGX, they can't really provide backup. Kind of held back. Caramel gets sniped by Moji. Where did this guy shoot from? NGX thought they had a chance, but it's against EVOS Phoenix, my guy.
We're almost starting to see the repeat around these towers, right? Like, if you just, even if you just stand under the watchtower, you're asking for these teams to come at you. But look at this fight here, Husky. It's actually VGM versus Sem9, and everyone is so close to each other. VGM 2 players going down. Is it going to be enough for Sem9 to grab all 4 players? 12 kills under VGM's belt. Maybe it's going to come down to Boyte to try and redeem his team. His team's going down, but Husky, is it possible? Can he wipe them?
Can Zen do this though? It's a 1 versus 1! Oh, he blew himself up!
Shut down.
Oh my gosh!
Decided to just commit seppuku, I guess. Just took himself out.
The stress was too much.
Sem9 just barely scraping by.
Oh, they almost had it. They're so close.
So close. NGX, not in the same spot that Farang was in. It's actually Lozzy. It's right opposite stop now.
Stop can't go anywhere. I mean, he's got 2 clue forces.
Who's gonna break first?
Or maybe it's just a truce,
I like how EVOS Phoenix is just chilling at the edge. So he's like, alright, you can take over. Well, Sem9 shows up and now everyone is in danger. Now who's gonna cave first? Is this gonna be Stop or Lozzy? Well, NGX had Dew right there. Lozzy he really is fishing for this Stop. Just jumps out. Lozzy falls off the watchtower. Oh no, into the hands of Raja. FR Eclipse getting completely tricked.
Oh goodness, down to our 3 remaining teams in the circle. Looks like it's going to be right next to Enigma Galaxy, and we even have EVP nearby as well. Sem9 are going to have to make that really long walk, and unfortunately, it's very open.
Oh yes.
So it's going to be very difficult for them to make it through. Enigma Galaxy, they're almost losing Stop. So close.
He jumped on top of his glue wall. That was not supposed to happen. Now, EVOS Phoenix have a chance. You did talk about that repeat booyah, and I mean,
very possible.
Raja, you want to run out like that into EVOS Phoenix? No chance at all. Zen-OP can't hold this together. Not against the world champions. And EVOS Phoenix, second booyah of the day, second booyah of the group stage. That's a phenomenal performance.
Look, if there was a team to do it, it was EVOS Phoenix.